What's a mighty good word? Party focus from a high priest. I'm up here on Venus's day. It's Friday, March 15th. This message is for the Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising Collective, regardless of whether you have a distinguished Taurus placement in your natal chart. This may still resonate with you, and I strongly suggest your other sign placement readings as well as the collective readings. Taurus, what's good? This reading is based around the first quarter moon in Gemini, fast approaching. The moon is currently in Gemini, I believe. Yes. And then we are also fast approaching the full moon lunar eclipse in Libra, and then the upcoming solar eclipse new moon in Aries in April. Mercury will start to get ready for retrograde in Aries next week, and this reading tends to illuminate some things happening in the summer, the sun in Gemini, the new moon in Gemini, and then the full moon in Gemini is significant related to this first quarter moon. Now, the full moon in Gemini in mid-December, all of the moons are really, I don't know, talking to me. All the moons in December is what I mean. So that's why this reading kind of has that ambiance of like where you're being illuminated now, as far as how the new moon in Pisces illuminated where you're blocking yourself, what blocks you, where you hold yourself back in a kind of weird. Yes. Anyway, Taurus, I have phrases for you. True to you. True to you. Oh, I'm so sorry. No, that was the Virgo. Wow, which I haven't even filmed that one yet. And I was thinking about Virgo when I was reading, when I was getting ready for this reading right now, which is really weird. Yours is choose wisely. And that's not really the message. The message is more connect to mind's eye via day to day. So it's not really even a phrase. It's like a suggestion. I ring the bell and I think it's time to ring the bell. All this Libra energy, I love the Libra archetype. Well, maybe it's just me being a jerk, but I love that the Libran archetype is so misunderstood, because when it really kicks in, it really, like, Libra really goes in. So yeah, this full moon in Libra, it's kind of like, you know, everyone's gearing up for, even all astrologers are like gearing up for the solar eclipse, which will be like intensity, right? But this full moon in Libra is like, it will have a choice. What will you pass up? What will you throw out? That sort of thing. There's a lot of vibrations of like bypassing. So maybe you, it's highly suggested that you invest time in a course, like be a student. Anyway, I do have the Animal Spirit from the Wild Unknown series from Kim Kranz. I have the Mystic Mondays Tarot, and then I have Zodiac Tarot and Chris Ann's Light Seers Tarot on standby. So with that, Taurus Magicians, Taurus High Priests, High Priestesses, Taurus Kings, Queens, Royals. This is your most luxurious Venusian pomegranate-filled court. Leisurely court. I'm your easy-going, easy-flowing Aquarian, Piscean, Aries gesture with your mercurial messages for your divine inspiration, your spiritual exaltation, your human evolution through space and time, all of them. So, yes, this is a funny message I wrote. Choose wisely. Bypass or class. So like learn or bypass. There's a lot of, with the Neptune, Cazimi, Neptune conjunct the sun in Pisces, there's a wash. There's a spiritual wash. there's this like vibration of like, oh, I'm spiritualized. Like I know whatever, but like stick with it. Like stick with being a student of spirituality. Don't bypass. Don't think you've graduated. There's never a graduation point. The secret is not knowing, right? And I'm not talking about The Secret, the book. I'm talking about The Alchemical Secret. That's the thing, okay? Like, you do realize you've bypassed. It's not bypass. You've tended to acknowledge, process. You've probably experienced a lot of what is talked about in books like The Secret. But you're like, you're beyond that. So now I'm telling you what Spirit tells me to tell you, which is connect to your mind's eye via your day-to-day. So there's a lot of day magic, day magicians, kitchen magic, time management magic. Trust me. I'm also banging my head on the wall to talk about that Panther energy, fire. Yes, there's like an overflow of emotions that like causing a lot of aggravations. Planets that are speaking to the Taurian, Jupiter in Taurus, the North Node in Libra, numbers 10 and 11, master number 11. So yeah, like, stick with it. Don't give in or give up. Find more joy in spirituality. Full first quarter moon in Gemini. New money cycles, domino effect. You're also healing collective ties to money. So like you're in a new money cycle, and you're also healing old money cycles, probably detaching and removing yourself, cutting cords from that type of crap. So Spirit wants, I'm looking at my notes. I don't know where I wrote Spirit and Wands. Wands. Fire, directing. So directing fire, the Panther, right? Like, too much fire without will, without direction. So the full moon eclipse in Libra is related to job, relationships, pay. I wrote day to day, but I don't know why I read it as pay today. Pay today. Pay every day. Pay yourself. Something shifts, switches a lot of day. So a lot in your day is switching. There's a lot of this is why connecting to your mind's eye. So there's a new level of psychicism. There's a new level of spiritual attainment for you. Even though I started with a message that it's not about attainment. You are in that spiritual wash, right? The bat, the butterfly, the vulture, and the cosmic egg. Wow. Okay, yes, the cosmic egg. All chakras lit. Yeah, the stingray. Are you going to be a pushover? Are you going to be led by others to react? Okay, the bat is there's a teacher, there's a guide. Oh, connect to your mind's eye so that on the day-to-day you can connect to your guides. There are so many guides around you, winged guides, okay, air guides, brought to you, illuminated to you by the recent moon in Pisces, and then really like put on blast by this moon in first quarter moon in Gemini. And there are a lot of karmic ties being exposed to you, the helpful ones, as well as detrimental ones that you need to cut out, right? A lot of that fire, butterfly, more air, honoring transformation. There was a message about honoring, was it for you? I don't remember which sign or if it was a collective reading, honoring the metamorphosis process. So, but for you, it's like stick with it. You're already flying, wings are grown, but like you've got migrations, you've got upcoming movement right now. It may not seem like it because you're clearing all the space, more air, more need for clarity in the head space, mind space, more honoring your spiritual guides, your spiritual teachers. That's why I keep saying take a class. This doesn't mean take a $5,000 online spiritual course on how to be a psychic. I'm being facetious there. Order in the Taurian court. Order in the Bull's court. But is there a... So I guess what I mean is your free class, no Wi-Fi necessary. Your connection to God, the class that you attend for free with God, that you take 10 minutes out of your day and you connect to your spiritual guides. I think a lot of it has to do with being really strict in this time with how you manage your day-to-day, hour by hour, including the mix-in of spirituality. Just because you can connect freely, just because you are fast-moving and inspired, and just because you think of the long run and the short run and all the runs in between, just because doesn't mean that you get to bypass, right, Taurus? Okay, the wise owl. There's a, wow, the Leo card. Yeah, the need to use your inspiration to show yourself off in a romantic, endearing, lovely, carefree, youthful way, not in a destructive force of destruction. Did I not say change is upcoming? Movement is upcoming. For now, purify the mind, purify the mind, purify the mind. Thank you so much, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising Collective. What is the message from the first core moon in Gemini that leads up to the full moon eclipse in Libra? Wow, 10 of Cups. Thank you so much, God, Isis, Sun, Mercury, Angel, Spirit, Guides, highest light, Archangels, ancient ancestors, hope ancestors. Move the mind away. It is blocking inspiration. It's blocking your love for yourself, blocking the love for just being you. Goddess, I say that wrong. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, and the 8 of Wands. Wow, keeps coming up. Okay, so work could be your challenge. Partnerships, relationships, people you work with. Climbing the ladder. You have recently been promoted or garnered specific type of attention. That also means you earn more. You've culminated a big stage in your life. You're onto a new stage. So now act like it. Act like you're on a new stage. Leo, right? Aries. With Pisces, yes. So that first house is being definitely like the basis of all of this is yes, like honoring that despite the flavor, the lens that you choose to perceive your past, regardless of that, Spirit still wants you to acknowledge that it wasn't without those experiences. You didn't garner this. You didn't attain this without those experiences. So regardless of the flavor or nature of the past experiences, honoring you have healed, honoring your spiritual culmination, a new phase of spirituality, a new phase of gratitude, a lot of gratitude practices, and honoring your contracts in the world, and that you are a teacher, and as a teacher you are a student of life. Okay, you lead with that. Oh my gosh, 2 of Pentacles. That's in the past. So like there's more movement coming, right? Right now you're uninspired. Your fire is misused, misaligned, misdirected. Whoever Taurus I'm speaking to. The little battles, right? Yeah, there was a lot of that for the Pisces new moon. Coming back to bring the fire back in. It's for you. It's not for anyone else. It's not for you to give energy. You already give a lot of energy through education, through work. You teach others how to work. You've learned how to work and how to manage. And now it's like a new management style, right? Because it's like all your day-to-day has shifted, a lot of that. More joy and spirituality. Then we have the Justice card. It's coming up, right? With the Hermit, card number 9, 10, and then leads up to Justice. So the shift will come. But it's coming into balance with your day-to-day. This is Libra. It's the coming up full moon in Libra. Yeah, you leave yourself out of the loving you, bringing love messages to you. Knight of Cups, Pisces. So yeah, very much in that detrimental, not even realizing. Thank you, Sangadara, Goddess Isis, that what you're being illuminated to, 1, not realizing what is being illuminated to you, what blocks you, 2, wallowing too much in unregulated emotion, 3, the tendency to disregard spirit and acknowledge that spirit tells you you're through with these cycles, so there's no reason for you to repeat. Acknowledging that with your spiritual attainment, your new spiritual attainment, your the culmination of your spiritual knowledge and experience, it means that's the shift, and that's from that point move from that point into joy. This did show up in reverse, so when Justice comes through, card number 11. Wait, we were saying 10 and 11 are your numbers, right? And then the 10 of Pentacles, then card number 11. So the Magician, and then also with the Devil, the Magician, and the Lover. So like, yeah, new contracts. You manifested this. You're still manifesting new. That sweet, justified, balanced state will come once you acknowledge the karma, acknowledge your experience through karmic debts, through karmic relationships, through the karmic experience, and then culminating that, putting the period at the end of that sentence. Okay. Saturn in Libra, but yes, the full moon in Libra culminates. It means you're done. It means you gotta get that out of your system. Around you, all is full of love. Around you, a lot of emotional distress, and likely best for you not to tend to anyone's emotional distress. Don't get caught up in the fire. That's not your battle. You fight bigger. You don't fight little. Wow, Neptune and Pisces. 9 of Wands. Wow. So that's... yeah, your hopes is that you make it through, right? Yes, you can make it through, but it does require the balance of mind and body. For you, it's emotional body, just like it was for Aquarius. it could also be emotional mind, your emotional intelligence. Real, like maybe that is a glitch to like going to process and acknowledge where you have gained emotional intelligence and your emotional IQ has risen. Moving from that space too, right? Queen of Wands reappears. Six of Wands. Wow, it's like the same freaking cards for Aquarius, and I did shuffle these like a few times before coming on camera, but yes, it's like from acknowledgement that you are still a student of life and that you have earned a lot of knowledge and experience, and then actually working with that, carrying that through, not just acknowledging it, but also moving with it. Move as if you are a healed person. Move as if you are as big as you are. You are that, like you are of that stature. So now commit to it. In your mind, you're small. You are bigger. People do see you as like a force. Like you provide a lot. You give a lot, and so like now, see yourself that way. Be that. Like you are that. But like moving without the pain. Like leave the pain behind. Just carry through with your interpretation of the experience and the knowledge and the wisdom that comes with all of that. Definitely talking to your helpful, ancient, wise ancestors. Okay, they are very much helping you. They're around you. They're love energy. There's so much masculine, divine, emotional, masculine energy around you. And perhaps that's what's culminating, what's leading you to temperance. It's beautiful. Wow, that's brilliant. Yeah, I like it. Coming out of that, right? I do honor the cosmic egg. I mean, that means the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, like you've culminated a whole like vibe now, a whole new vibe. Completion, harmony, the infinite within the finite. We may feel as if we will never get there, or that we travel alone, disconnected from others, even if our encounter with this card is brief, appearing as a momentary glimmer or flash of interconnectedness, its potent energy stays with us. The cosmic egg is a remedy for the fragmentation of modern life. It's through the power of this card that we are reminded of the cosmic contract written at the beginning. We hold on to life, and life holds on to us. The journey is complete, but it does not end. So it's the 7th chakra, right? Where it resides at the top of the head, the crown chakra, called Sahasrara. One of the aims of yoga and meditation practice is to channel energy from the base of the spine upward towards Sahasrara. Each of the 6 lower chakras plays an important role along this journey, and once the final epicenter of consciousness is activated, it is said to radiate the light of a million suns. Thank you so much. I honor you. I honor your path, Taurus. So yes, I think that was a message we started with, acknowledging that there's a lot of fire. This card tells us the message is to drive, to will, to direct the fire up, and not allow it to seep from solar, heart, and throat centers. Okay. Allow it to connect to the mind's eye so it can rise to crown, so that you can feel like the valiant human being that you are. Thank you so much, Taurus. I send you all the love and light. I honor you. I honor your path. Have a fabulous first quarter moon and eclipse moon. Enjoy. I'll be back with more.